Hello, hello, it's Koi from Ray of Gratitude, giving a peace of mind to at least that one person at a time. My name is Koi, and I am the owner of Ray of Gratitude here that inspires creativity and wellness to really help people embrace their most authentic self. And if it's not creativity, I like to talk about wellness, and one of my ways to talk about the two is by doing card readings, something that I love to do. And for those that don't know, I love doing card readings during the new moon and the full moon because I'm a moon child. And there's something that says things a little bit deeper into the energy of new moons and full moons. And to go even deeper, we're having a, if not full, partial solar eclipse. So we just had a lunar eclipse. Now we're having a partial or whatever solar eclipse in the sign of Gemini. Woo woo. My birthday is right around the corner, and that's all I'm going to say. But I love to talk about chakras and get right into this reading. What I do want to say, if you're feeling the vibe, please subscribe, hit that like button already. The more that you watch my videos and you hit that like button, the more of your energy sinks in with mine, and this reading might just be feeling like a personal reading, just saying. So without any further ado, let's just get into this reading. We're going to talk about, what do you need to focus on right now and be open to right now, actually? What is something that is, trying to come through and manifest as you are open? And how can you bring that desire into your reality? Okay. So let's just throw in what main collective energy is focused through these chakras right now, right? What is that, Spirit? Let's see. What main chakras would be focused right now? The root chakra, I feel like this was the same as lunar. I don't know, I'm gonna have to go back to that video. The root chakra, discovery. Through a lot of the readings that I've been doing recently, there's a lot of, I don't know why, I don't want to say contamination, but I think a lot of people are being more in tune with their heart, or they're being more careful with their heart, because it's almost like, I don't want to feel, upset or any type of negative vibes. And also, some people are like, you know what, I know I need to go through so I can grow through it. And they know that they're going to discover something new. So I'm going to put that right there for the energy. Yeah, look, and on the back it's enlightenment. There's a lot of people trying to start new things too, and this energy of the solar eclipse might just, if you have your ducks in order, and especially if you are open to, new self-love as well as love from outside, because love is all about giving and receiving as well. And it's also about choices. Do you want to choose to extend your love to someone else? Do you want to choose to receive love from somebody? How do you want to show love? And showing love can be also receiving love. All right? So let's just get into it. All right. Just kidding, y'all. So let's see. What do you need to know? What do you need to be open to right now? Let's check it out. Let's check it out. Let's check it out. What do you need to be open to right now? What do you need to be open to right now? Ooh. Okay, 2 cards came out. So you know what? I'm not going to take them. Sorry. Cards want to come out, but they don't want to come out. What do you need to be open to right now? What do we need to be open to right now as a collective during this solar eclipse? Okay, that flipped open. Up, look at this. More emotions. Queen of Cups. Okay. Something that wants to manifest during this new moon. Meaning something is trying to peek through your awareness, but, something that wants you to bring more focus to, but you might not be quite aware. What do I need to be aware of right now during this? All right. And how can we focus the attention to bring this into your reality? Can we bring this into reality? So what can we focus on here? Boop, boop, boop. All right. I'm going to switch it up a little bit, y'all. So I'm going to clarify it with this. Queen of Cups. Let's go. Clarify. Oof. All right. Clarify the Emperor. This is more of a self-discovery I'm hearing, too. Like, clarify this. Emperor, please. Alright, and let's clarify the Six of Wands. I want that one. Okay. So, there's a need for you to really tap into your emotions and really understand what it is that you're feeling in the present moment and what is old. Like, I kind of feel like this has been definitely a lot of collective energy recently because I've been saying this a lot through my readings. There's also a need to be fearless and stand strong and be the light. So if somebody has dimmed your light, there is a need for you to focus on your emotions and understand how you are reacting out of a place of shadow, out of a place of a dimmed light, right? Because right now, you really need to raise your vibrations and raise that light. Focus that light on some things that have been in the dark. Some things that you may have been just not so privy of. Like, your eyes have been closed for a while. And it's just kind of like, hey, I need to adjust my eyes right now because I didn't really even see that right there, you know? Or just like how things go bump in the night. A shadow might look like something. When you turn that light on, it's something totally different. So there's really a need to find confidence and really stand strong. Know what you need to work on. That's something that you need to be open to. If you don't know, then you need to be open to some help and let your guard down just a little bit so you're not building anxiety around somebody letting you down. You know, because that could be something that has been blocking you for a while. And, you know, that's masking your emotions. Sometimes you're screaming for help, but at the same time, you don't want to ask for help because you don't want to be let down. You don't want to be disappointed. You want things to be a certain way. But that's all from a situation from the past that made you tell yourself, like, hey, we're not doing this again. All right, buddy? And then you were like, okay. And then you kind of just mushed those feelings down. But it's not allowing you to stand strong. It's not allowing you to stand tall in your truth and embrace your authentic self. Because at times when you just kind of push that out the way, you're not authentically looking at your emotions. The Queen of Cups here comes through because she knows a lot about her emotions. She knows that the tides come up and they come down, just like our emotions. And she also knows if she doesn't take care of her own self and her own emotions and have control over them, her battery is going to be on E. And she might come through like a raging wave that will sink you down and have you caught up in an undertow. You know what I'm saying? All because she didn't eat her dinner or her dinner wasn't prepared the right way, you know, and she didn't say anything. You know what I'm saying? So that's what's trying to come open, trying to come through. That's something you need to be open to, is really checking yourself, checking your emotions, and being really real. Because if you can't be real with yourself, how are you being real with other people? Like how? Houseway. So what's really trying to manifest though right now, right? Soon as you get this in check, get your emotions in check, you're going to realize, oh wow, I've been kind of like this dictator slash like prick slash like OCD and really trying to control things. And it's like, you can take a chill pill. Now, for some of you, you may just need to kind of just step off your throne, get out of the office, get out of the house, like stop worrying so much on work and really bask in your light. You know, because first it says be light, and then you're like, hey, bask in my light. Because some of you may be just emotionally frustrated because, hey, you know, the boyfriend, the husband, the wife, the girlfriend, whoever, just hasn't been hearing you quite lately. And part of you is like, I want to pick a fight. And part of you is like, no, because that's going to like mess things up. So you're trying to find the light within your own situation so you can feel good, like feel good about yourself, you know what I mean? And that's what's really trying to manifest. What's really trying to manifest is you just knowing that you're a boss. You're in charge of your emotions. You don't really need anybody else. Like, you are independent now, like, or you achieved something that you've really been trying to work on, and it's finally like, okay, because it also says see your seeds grow, right? And there's a need to actually celebrate your daggone wins, no matter how big or small they are. Celebrate that shit. You know, if you didn't pick a fight and you wind up just saying, you know what, okay, and took the higher road, pat yourself on the back. You know, take a look in the mirror and say, damn, I look good. Like, I'm proud of you. You know what I mean? Because you are achieving things. And don't beat yourself up for the little things that you may have felt like was a mistake. You know, going back to this, that's what you need to be open to knowing that, hey, there's a need for you to be fearless. There's a need for you to stand in your light, stand in your truth, be the light, right? So in turn, you can have room for things to manifest that you want to intend on, you know, planting seeds certain places. You want to see that growth, because that's what's really going to happen. Like this, when it comes to eclipses, the energy gets very strong. It gets like a lot stronger, like 100 times stronger. So if you have any type of intentions, your intentions is not going to be like worth $100 bill. Your intention is going to be worth like $1,000 bill type of thing. You know what I mean? That currency, that energy, that flow of electricity from your intention is going to go bloop, 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 bloop. And then it's going to be like, bam. Just like if you think something negative, it might get blown up in your face, right? So how can you focus your intention to bring this to like your reality, right? By standing in your truth. By knowing you are the shit, by knowing that you have achieved things, by celebrating your achievements, whether big or small, and exchanging energy to create abundance. That's what I'm saying here. You know, like a lot of people may have been in the house, may have been like really tiptoeing, not too sure of how they should move and make a move. But this is the thing, like the praying mantis don't make a move until it knows where it's going to go. You ever seen those things? Some of them do walk a little fast, I'm not gonna lie. But they sit somewhere for a long time. And it reminds me of a person thinking about and planning about their next step, right? And right now you may be thinking like, some things may have not been working out, right? But you can make it work out if you can just find a peace of mind by calming your mind, by sitting in a peaceful environment so you can really hear your own thoughts, so you can be in tune with yourself and be like, this does not feel right. I don't want to go forward. Or you know what? I've been cutting my nose off to spite my face. Let's see what more wants to come out. Look, trust your gut, y'all. This just flew out. Trust your gut. What's your body telling you? Any more messages that need to come through here? What else do you need to do to really help you make this? Okay, that's enough. Make this, make yourself see these emotions that have been hidden. Or, for the people that have been working on their emotions, what can you do to really help you just relax and say everything's going to be all right? Find help from someone with more knowledge. You are doing the best you can right now, and know that. Straight like that, know that. Don't stress yourself out more than you need to. Because guess what? It's out of your control. A lot of things sometimes we want to keep hitting ourselves around the brick wall and forget about faith, right? You may have a lot of faith within yourself, but do you have faith within the universe? Do you have faith within the things that sometimes we call spirit, right? That are unseen but still felt. Do you have that faith? Because if you don't, you're not going to really get how things are out of your control, and you're going to keep thinking that everything is in your control when in all actuality you're listening to your ego instead of your intuition, right? And this wants to say it's okay to not be okay, because what? This too shall pass. Hit that like button if you're feeling the message, okay? Let's get another I'm gonna wrap this up with some Sufi wisdom. I like these cards. All right, because I think, especially from this lunar eclipse, because this is the thing about eclipse, they come in like pairs. It's like a wave, and then things be like, it's almost like a storm, right? In between the lunar eclipse and the solar eclipse, it's kind of like you're in the eye of the storm, and things kind of feel calm, but you're not quite sure. And then you get another wave, right? That's just kind of what happens. Whether you're good terms or not. I like to talk about being in check of your mental and emotional health. But this is the thing. We're always working on new things. Sometimes you don't have to look for things to work on. They just come right to you, right at your doorstep. And you know that because you're more in tune with your body, your mind, your spirit. And then you're just like, all right, this is kind of what I need to kind of work through here because I'm not feeling these emotions. So what is the final message that I want to leave y'all with? What is the final message? Let's shuffle one more time. Okay. Simple pleasures. Look for the beauty that is all around you. Simple pleasures. Let me read from here because they have a lot of, I don't really like, some of the imagery is not like matching the words. I just kind of feel like they don't. So let me just see if I can read today because I've been very tongue-tied. Let's see. Simple pleasures. Okay. So, what dost thou say concerning the things of the world? What can I say about them? Things which are acquired with hard labor, preserved with watchfulness, and left with regret. So, we are meant to enjoy this life in an infinite variety of ways. The more self-aware, the more self-acceptance we become, the happier we will be. If days seem to go by before we know it, it can be because we forget to be aware and attentive to the small pleasures in life. Sufi wisdom often opens us to love, and that includes the attitude of compassion for our own being. That's what I'm talking about, y'all. The Sufi master Ansari wants you to realize that you were born with potential. You already possess everything that you need in life to enjoy life. And I know some of y'all are like, oh, I keep hearing that. But when you really start loving yourself, you know that this is a true statement and you won't have to roll your eyes, right? You are protected in the loving arms of the divine creator. Stay focused to truly accepting what is coming to you in the present moment. When you're faced with challenges, try to meet them with a positive attitude. And if not, just know it's okay. Things will pass. Like, this is what it is right now, but I know I can work through this. Goals that bring you peace are achievable through perseverance, So, this is the mantra because, you know, this is a little bit long. Every hour of my life brings me a variety of pleasurable experiences. I am realizing that they may never come again. I will accept the sweet pleasures of the life, of the gifts, of the little things, and the life in grateful appreciation. Okay. So, like I was saying, like sometimes you can know exactly what you're working on, you know. When it comes to emotions, many times it's very tricky. But when you can sit with yourself and give yourself at least 5 minutes out of the day, you know how you feel. And if you're like on pins and needles and really high anxiety, try not to get into any confrontations. Sometimes confrontations come to you, but maybe you can be like, you know what, I'm not going there with you, and walk away because you know you're already having a crappy day. You know what I'm saying? Or if you're strong enough, you can be the light and be the bigger person and tell them how you really feel. Either way, know what you're working on, and if you don't, take time to know what you're working on. Take time to know what feels good and what doesn't feel good, and then persevere. Keep chipping at it, small steps at a time. You know, you can't break down a whole big boulder that's blocking the road at once unless you have a big old machine to do that. And when it comes to our emotions, we don't have big machines. We have time and space, though, that can allow us to work on things one day at a time. So that's what I have for you guys. Look forward. Please like that button, whether you're looking on my Instagram or my YouTube. Also, please check out the links above or below. I have new products that really help you sit with yourself, and you're not just sitting, you're actually creating, and you're answering questions and writing things, and you know, doing some inner work, because what's going on the inside reflects the outside, hands down. And if your outside is looking a little wonky, it's time to look within. Make time for yourself, y'all. If you're feeling these messages like this, please subscribe. Come on over, because I know y'all feeling the vibe, okay? Also, I have some new things. I'll be having a workshop too, which I'll be talking about soon. But all in all, try to enjoy this new moon. Think of some new things that you want to start doing, and give yourself a rest and a pat on the back as well. Until next time, y'all, I'm outie. Peace.